We are live in studio. Carli Showmaker here with Professor Michael McCloskey. Michael, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. So, you run the Temple Broad Street team. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this?
Sure. So, probably about 9 years or so ago, not long after I joined the faculty full-time here at Temple, I started to run. I had traditionally run the Broad Street Run on my own and had gotten together with a few students at the time, about 10 of us, and we started a Broad Street Run team. And we did that for a couple years, and then someone here at the university, actually the risk manager of the university, had told me that the Temple Police had a team. And so then at that point, we joined forces, and essentially we merged. And it was my team and with the Temple Police. And then slowly over the years, our team has grown. Most of my runners that are current students become alums, and they come back. And then every year, I add in a new group of students who join up with us. And so then what had happened was, over the years, as the team got bigger, we also used it as an opportunity to raise money for charity. So in the risk management department, where I'm an instructor, we have a student organization called Gamma Iota Sigma. And every year they pick a charity. They call it their charity of choice. And it's usually a small charity that they try to raise money for. And so as part of the event, there are a couple different things that you get when you participate on our team. And at a certain point, we decided to start to ask our runners for a charitable donation. And every dollar of those charitable donations goes to the charity that we select as choice. So that's a little bit of the history of the team and how it got started, morphed into what it is today.
So what charity is this year's team sponsoring?
So this year's charity is called Arts Philadelphia. It's ARTZ. And what they do is they work on matching up artists with Alzheimer's patients, sort of in a way to introduce art to those patients. And studies show that it's therapeutic and also may improve their brain activity. So we typically try to pick something that's local and small. We're usually able to raise about $15,000.
That's awesome.
And so for larger charities, I mean, every charity will be happy to take your donation, but for certain smaller ones, a $15,000 donation can really impact their budget for a year. So we try to pick smaller ones that don't necessarily have as much donation getting infused every year, to where we think our dollars make a larger impact.
Definitely. Now, you said that anyone who signs up for the team, there's certain items included with their sign up. What are those items?
So if you run on our Temple team, a couple of things that you get. Number one is you get a technical running shirt. So it's not a t-shirt, it's an actual running shirt. So it's the kind of shirt that you would wear and work out in the gym.
Like the dry fit shirts?
Right, exactly. And so you get one of those, and it's a Temple shirt. It'll have the Temple logo on the front, and on the back we have a sponsor. Our sponsor is a company called Ivoriella, and Ivoriella is actually a clothing company that was started by 3 former Temple students. One of them was my student.
So that's awesome.
So they donate the shirts. So the shirts cost approximately $18 to manufacture, but they pay for that cost for us.
Oh, so that all the money can go to the charity.
That's correct. So that everything that gets donated goes to the charity. So you get a running shirt. So if you're a Temple student, it costs you $20 to run, so you get the $18 running shirt. In addition, if you drive to campus, we'll have free parking the morning of the race on campus. And then the Temple Police arrange for buses to take us from campus to the start of the race. So you don't have to worry about dealing with the crowds and the subway, etc. The buses are also at the end of the race. Not everybody waits for the buses because they wait till most people come through. A lot of folks just get back on the subway to come to campus. But the buses are there at the end of the race to bring you back to campus. And then we then have a post-race barbecue along Paulette Walk.
Oh, awesome.
So for your $20 donation as a student, it's $20 for students and it's $30 for staff, faculty, and alums. So if you're a student, for your $20, you get the t-shirt, you get the free ride back and forth, and then you get the post-race barbecue for your donation.
Very nice. Do you want to kind of take us through the sign-up process, or is someone supposed to sign up for the team or sign up as an individual?
So we are, as a team, I would call a team in a loose sense. And by that I mean is that we're a team in that we all meet together at the beginning and we all wear the same shirt. But we don't necessarily run for a specific time. There isn't a team specifically you have to sign up for when you sign up for the Broad Street Run. So you'll want to go to the Broad Street Run's website, and you would sign up as an individual. Now, you have to sign up for the lottery. There's no guarantee that you'll actually get into the Broad Street. Last year, they were able to accommodate 80% of all of the folks that signed up for the race. So 80% of the folks who signed up for the lottery were given spots. 20% were rejected. But that's down. It was only 2 years ago. It was 90%. So it could be less. So you have to sign up for the lottery. After the lottery, we're fortunate enough to, with our partnership with the Broad Street Run, able to secure some additional spots. So typically for folks who sign up for the lottery and get rejected, we're able to then accommodate them. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to sign up for the lottery. And then you can also send us an email. And our email is templebroadstreetrun@gmail.com, and that'll also be included in what you post. And you send us an email and let us know that you want to run on our team. Shortly after the lottery closes, usually within a day or two, everyone's notified if they got a spot in the race or not. We will reach out to everybody who expresses an interest in being on our team, and we'll ask if you received a spot or not. And if you didn't receive a spot, then we'll work on getting you one. But you do have to sign up for the lottery. If you don't have email proof of being rejected for the lottery, we wouldn't be able to help you. We can only help secure spots for people who have actually signed up and then were rejected by the lottery.
Okay.
After that, once you sign up for the run and email us, we will then communicate further with additional details.
Awesome. Now, one question that someone who's not as familiar with the race would be, does it make a difference whether you sign up the first day of the lottery or the last day of the lottery?
No, it doesn't. No matter what time you sign up on the lottery, it's not going to have any impact on whether you get in or not.
Okay.
But the deadline is 11:59 p.m. on February 13th. So if you don't sign up before then you won't be able to get in. Now, the Broad Street Run has become very popular in Philadelphia over the years.
Definitely.
It was not a lottery before. It was only 5 years ago. It was just you just signed up. And then 1 year, it sold out in 4 days. And then the year after that, it sold out in 2 hours. And then after that, that's when they moved to the lottery. And if we look at our team in general, our team started with 10 people. Last year, our team had approximately 140 runners. And I would estimate that we're probably going to exceed 200 this year.
Just on our team alone.
Right, which is great. The goal of our team is, well, I'm a professor in the business school. I'm working in partnership on this team with the Temple Police. This year also we're partnering with Employee Wellness to try and get the message out. And I'm here doing this interview.
Yeah.
We want everyone that's involved with the Temple community, alums, faculty, students, friends, students' family, to participate. All are welcome. And our goal is to just keep growing our team year over next.
So what makes the Broad Street Run so special to you that you've been so inspired to do this for the last 9 years?
Well, the thing about the Broad Street Run, the Broad Street Run has become sort of synonymous with Philadelphia. It's Philadelphia's run. In fact, the Broad Street Run is the largest 10-mile run in the United States. It used to be the Cherry Blossom Run in Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the largest 10-mile race in terms of the number of people that run it in the country. And it goes through Philadelphia. And the one thing about the Broad Street Run is you see so much. You start in North Philadelphia near Albert Einstein Hospital. You come through our campus. You continue through Center City, through South Philly, and then you end up going by the stadiums where Temple plays, and you end up in the Navy Yard. And it's special for a couple things. And one, I see how it's starting to bring our Temple community together as we see business school, police, law school, communications. And the other thing is that it comes through our campus. It doesn't go through LaSalle's campus. It doesn't go through Penn's campus. But it comes right smack through our campus. It's our run. And so the theme on the shirts says, on the back of the shirt says, Temple runs Broad Street. And that could be interpreted lots of different ways.
Definitely.
Temple, we run it, but we're also in charge of Broad Street. It's our run. And there's a banner the Temple Police put up across the campus right on Broad Street. Okay, right around the basketball arena, and when you run down during the run, you will see the banner, and the banner says Temple runs Broad Street. So in a way, it's our run. It's not any other university in Philadelphia's run. I mean, I'm sure that there are people from those universities that run, and they might have teams, but it doesn't go through anybody else's campus except ours. So it's our run.
One question that I have for you, between now and the race, is there anything the team's doing to get prepared together? Are there practice runs going on, or is it kind of just training by yourself?
Typically, most people that run, I do believe, train themselves. In years past, I've floated the idea with some students. It's very difficult sometimes with schedules.
Definitely.
But that's not something that we're necessarily opposed to. We don't have anything official, but if anybody has any ideas, I'm easy enough to find. You can find my name on Temple's website or in the link to this article. And whether it's with us, I do know there's a Temple Running Club that maybe you might join out with them and train. We don't have anything planned officially, but maybe some unofficial things may develop over time.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us in the studio today. Broad Street Run, Sunday, May 7th, 2017. You have until February 13th to sign up, 11:59 p.m. From the WHIP studio, this has been Carli and Professor Michael McCloskey. Thanks for joining us today, guys.